Let's look at the next week, and I think there's an issue on the horizon that supersedes politics. It's clearly a humanitarian issue, and that's if you look at the forecast, there's inclement weather, there's heavy rain and winds over the next few days. Migrants are still at Floyd Bennett Field. So, what is the solution here, short term? Because it was said earlier this week that Floyd Bennett Field's not safe. Same conditions next week.
Well, look at the message. So send it, taking them in the later part of the evening in a downpour with heavy winds, 35 to 40 mile per hour winds, and transporting to them to another unfamiliar location, and uprooting other people. And then waking them up at 4:30 in the morning to take them back. That's humanitarian. That's inhumane. That's not a good solution. Again, back to my point earlier, there is no good solution for this. New York City, New York State has lost the capability, does not have the resources to handle illegal immigrants of this magnitude. It's plain and simple. So, they didn't want them in the schools. They didn't want them in the gyms. The hotels are booked, and they're not getting paid. I just found that out yesterday. They're not getting paid, some of these hotels. How long before they last? And what's the bill going to look like when they do, if they ever do, leave these hotels? What's the bill going to be for mattresses and carpets and broken utilities? That just times it by 5 of what the normal bill is. So what's the solution? You have to shut the border first, stem it off, and start deporting, okay? Nobody wants to talk about that, but that's the plain truth. Start deporting, but start with the easy ones, the ones who have gone out and committed crimes and violated their status as immigrants coming in seeking sanctuary, right? So start with them, and the message will get back that I went to the United States, I put my family at risk, paid a significant amount of my money, perhaps the last dollar I had, and only to result in a deportation. It doesn't work. That message will get back, and we'll see less of it coming to the United States. So
In the meantime, Colonel, in the meantime, then, what's your message to New York City's Mayor Eric Adams then?
yeah, so he needs to be banging on the door of the White House, and I will give him credit. He's been saying a lot over the last 3 months, and it's going to take a lot more for reality to set in with the White House, because I don't know what's going on there. It doesn't seem to be working. The governor needs to support the mayor in this narrative and stop asking for money. That's the other thing. The only money that should be spent right now is for buses and planes returning people back to their countries of origin.
Colonel Tom Sullivan, I really appreciate the conversation. You're welcome back anytime.
Well, thank you very much. Pleasure to be on today, and I welcome the opportunity to come back and talk about a lot of matters.